What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and this is my new car. So here is the car in question, a 2007 Mini Cooper S R56, 57 plate, late 2007 car, finished in laser blue, arguably one of the best colours for him in my opinion. In a really good condition car as well, only 37,500 miles from new as of when I picked it up, which was last week. But yeah, it's just a stunning car, a fantastic second car in my opinion, and such a big leap from the Corsa. So yeah, this is the R56 shape, produced between 2006 and 2014, before it was replaced by the newer F56 in 2014. And yeah, this one's the Cooper S. It's the 1.6 turbo engine, 175 brake horsepower. It's the same engine that Peugeot used in the 207 GTI. And yeah, we'll take a closer look at the bodywork now. So yeah, like I said, it's finished in laser blue, one of my favourite colours for this car. I just think it's such a good looking car. One thing that I would like to do possibly in the future is add the John Cooper Works bumpers. So I think it'd just add to the look of the car, but they're quite expensive, so I think I'll hold out for a bit. But yeah, so far it's my 7th day of having the car and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a lot of fun. And a massive upgrade from the Corsa in my opinion. And the wheels are just absolutely immaculate. There's not a single mark as far as I'm aware on any of them. Really nice. They're the 17-inch crown wheels on the run flat tyres. 205 45 17. Yeah, I'll probably get a start-up clip of it later on as well. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. You get quite a few nice design touches with these as well, such as the fuel filler cap, the S badge in here, the bonnet vent up front. And yeah, just a really nice looking car in my opinion. So yeah, I've just had to move the car because there was someone leaving. So I'm currently at a quarry, quite a quiet location. But yeah, there's someone leaving, so I had to move the car. But it gives you a good opportunity to listen to it on idle. Sounds pretty nice. Well, to be honest, the sound on idle I don't think is that good. It sounds a lot better when it's on the move, especially when it's warmed up. It's not actually too warm at the moment. It only took me about 20 minutes to drive here, so the car's not warmed up properly. But when it is warm, and when you're giving it some, it does do some really nice pops from the exhaust, and it does sound really nice, and you get some nice sounds from the turbo. So let's discuss why I picked the Mini Cooper S over several other options. So another car that I was actually considering is the R53 Cooper S, a previous generation to this, but they are considerably more expensive to run, worse on fuel, more to tax. The insurance was actually less on them. I got quoted 770 quid for a year to insure one of them, which were only 50 quid more than the Corsa. I'm paying about 1200 for this, but all the other running costs were a lot more. Also, As an all-round car, I prefer the R56. It's bigger, comfier. I think the interior is a lot nicer. It's got more equipment, which is sort of what I wanted. I wanted something that was fast and fun to drive when you wanted it to be, but was also, it had like the goodies, the creature comforts, you know, stuff like auxiliary and stuff, just to make a day-to-day driving just a nicer thing. Yeah, I think this car, as an all-round package, was one of the best. Just the balance of performance, fun factor, running costs, and just general day-to-day what it's like to live with. I also considered a 1 Series, and for my sort of budget I would have been looking at probably a 120i or possibly a 123D, but I wasn't too sure on having a diesel, whether it were the right time. Also, my journeys on most days to like work and back are quite short, so I didn't know if it would warrant a diesel as such. So I was more looking at a petrol car and something with a bit of poke, which this pretty much is. Yeah, the 120i was actually similar on performance to this, 170 brake. I can't quite remember off the top of my head 0 to 60 times and such, but I just thought that this would have been the more fun car. I don't think a 120i would be as fun to drive as this car is. And just more, I think the 1 Series is more of a grown-up car compared to this. I'm only young, I'm only 21, so I still want something that's a bit sporty, you know. So here is the 1.6 turbo engine, 175 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 7.1 seconds, top speed of 140. But yeah, compared to the Corsa, this thing just feels so fast. The way it puts the power down, and with it being a turbo as well, it's just a completely different experience. When you proper put your foot down and when you're proper going through the revs, it really like kind of throw you back into your seat. It's a quick car. I actually think it's quicker than the claim 0 to 60 time, but I'm not too sure. It just feels really fast. But that's probably because I've come from a 1.2 Corsa with hardly any power. It's actually nearly 100 brake horsepower increase. The Corsa had 79, so this has got 96 brake horsepower more, and about the same increase in pounds-foot of torque as well. So yeah, definitely a performance upgrade. Now I know a lot of people online seem to say that these engines are really unreliable. So far I've not had any problems with it. I know one of the common problems with these is the timing chains, but I think it's just the tensioners that you need to get replaced, or I think you just need to get the tensioner sort of adjusted every so often. And as well, you need to check the oil on a regular basis, because apparently they like to drink oil. But I suppose that's just one of them things with a performance car. So I will be checking the oil on a regular basis and checking that it's alright. But yeah, quite a tidy thing. And yeah, we'll give the car a quick start up in a bit, maybe a little bit of a rev, but I don't think I'll be able to rev it too much because I don't think the engine's that warm. But yeah, we'll actually take a look inside now. Now, don't expect this video to be professional in any way, shape or form. I just wanted to show you guys around my new car after doing the send-off video for the Corsa. So yeah, one of the first things which we'll talk about is this little sort of plaque here on the door sill with the Mini Cooper S here. I think that's a really nice touch, and I think there's a lot of really nice design touches around the car. This one's got the half leather interior. You can get them with either the half leather like this, or you can get them with the full sort of standard leather, or they do what was called the piped leather. I think that were part of the lounge. I think that's called the lounge leather. Yeah, lounge leather. But mine's got the half leather, which I'm actually quite a big fan of. I think the cloth is really nice and the leather's nice. Now, if it was the full leather, but with the standard leather like this, the lounge leather's a bit better, but just the normal leather have a tendency to sag quite a bit, so I'm kind of glad I've got the half leather instead. I think it just looks a bit smarter, and yeah, just a really smart interior. I love this finish on the dash here. Also got the centre speedo, you've got your rev counter here in the middle. I usually look at this readout here for the speedo. But yeah, just a really nicely appointed interior. I've also just recently fit these genuine mini cosmopolitan floor mats, which are really nice, I think, and just uplift the interior. It's also got the nice silver pedals, which are a nice touch. And I'll show you a few nice design touches on the exterior of the car. This one's got the white roof and the white mirrors. One of my favourite details of the car is this S badge here with a sort of little intake there. And then it's got this nice sort of intake up front. As you'll probably be able to tell, the light is starting to fade now. There's actually a few other nice little features that I want to talk to you about though. Coupe S badge at the back. There's a few nice interior features that I've not yet showed you. Now, I love the pillarless doors as well. Now, something that probably not a lot of people, unless you own one of these cars or have owned one, will know about is this here. You can actually push it and it opens up and you've got some storage there. And I think the design of the vents as well is really nice. Got my air freshener there. If you press this button here, you've got another. There's all my shit in there. Really like the switch gear as well. I'll just try and focus in on that. Really nice switch gear. You've also got some more just up there. Yeah, just a really nice interior. This one's also got AUX, which is quite a big thing for me. I like to plug my phone in and listen to my music while I'm driving. And yeah, as well, this car has the sport button as well there. I'll just zoom in. It's a 6-speed as well. Yeah, sport button there. And when you put it in sport, there is actually a slightly noticeable change in the tone of the exhaust, and it has quite a few more pops. It's most noticeable when the car's really like properly warmed up, and when you're giving it a good blast. It does make some really nice popping noises from the exhaust, and also some really nice sort of induction noises and turbo noises. Sounds really good, although quite a bit muted. Could maybe be a little bit louder, but it sounds so nice. And also like this design here on the door card, continuing with this sort of space age theme material, which I really like. Nice chrome door handles, and this nice sort of like armrest here, which I really like. Yeah, just a lovely interior, lovely exterior. Not much I can say bad about the car really. I'm really enjoying it so far. Just love the way it looks, love the way it drives. Love the interior, love some of the features, and just love having just generally a more modern feeling car and just a much quicker car that's a lot better to live with than the Corsa in my opinion. Just definitely feels like a step up in quality and everything really. I just love it. And it's actually 40 quid a year cheaper to tax, and it's not much worse on fuel, so you can't complain really. But yeah, I think we'll give the car a quick start up now, and I'll give it a few quick little revs. Won't be able to rev it too much because, like I say, the engine's not that warm. But yeah, any other questions or anything else that you'd like to know about the car, I might make more videos of it in the future. I might even make a second channel just dedicated to videos on this car. Depends how many videos I do on it, we'll see. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see any more on the car. Just before we round off the video, I just want to talk to you quickly about some of my plans for 2018. So obviously I've picked up the car, and all being well I won't have any problems or anything with it, so there should be plenty of fun times ahead with that. Because I've been holding out so long for my second car, it feels so good to finally have it. But yeah, next month I'm actually going to Preston, well Chorley, to spot with Tyler, our 35 addict, We're going to probably spot around Chorley, then we'll probably head to Buckshaw Village. We might go to Preston or Leyland or a few other places around Lancashire, around that sort of area. And then that'll be on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday it'll be the Preston Supercar meet, so I'll be taking my car down there. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but all being well, there's hopefully going to be a couple of other minis there. Now, I actually speak to someone online whose dad has a F56 John Cooper work, so hopefully he'll be able to get down, park the car with mine. There's a couple of R53 Cooper S's as well, so if we could get an R53 and my R56 and an F56 together for some shots, that would be absolutely sick, as well as the meet itself, which should be good. There's always plenty of stuff there. I'm actually off to a meet tonight in Leeds somewhere. I don't know too much about the meet, but if it's good, I'll film it. I'm going with Aaron in the bagged Scirocco and his mate Brad in a Seat Leon Cooper 225, so that should be good, all being well. I'm also going to be doing some filming with Luke, Supercars Yorkshire. He's wanting to film a bit of a series. I won't actually give too much away about it because I don't think he's actually released any information about it as of yet, so I'll keep that pretty quiet. But yeah, other than that, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and feel free to ask any questions about the car. I may do more videos of it in the future if you'd like to see more. I need practice at this type of video. I'm not used to doing this type of video, so it does feel a bit quite weird to do, but I hope that you've enjoyed it. The Corsa review seemed to go down really well. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, so I'm hoping that this video is all the same really. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed it, but yeah, I'll stop waffling on now. Yeah, thanks for watching, peace out.